Stormwatch from Things from Another World, also known as TFAW.com, and welcome to part 3 of 3 of our video reviews of DC's The New 52. We are giving you our opinions on all of the comics from the week of September 7th.
We're going to start out this video with Men of War number 1. Ivan Brandon just did an amazing job writing this book. I had no real kind of experience with Sergeant Rock before, and it's a really great introduction to the character. He has a firm grasp on who Sergeant Rock is, or Corporal Rock at this point, who he is, and really kind of keeps the new readers in mind, I think.
I think it's a great looking book. I've never really read or been attached to any like army books, but I was surprised by how much I liked it and how intrigued I was by the character of Don't Call Me Rock.
I echo that. The art is completely amazing, from the lines to the inks to the colors, and the shading is just terrific in this book. They just nail it the whole time. And usually I'm not a fan when they put in a backup into a comic. I feel a little bit cheated, but this wasn't the case this time. There's a great backup in this story, and yeah, it's definitely box worthy for me.
For me, it's fence-worthy, but only because I'm not attracted right off the bat to the idea of an army book.
Yeah, there is a little superhero element in it, though.
That is true. So. That is true. Next up, we have Omac by Dan Didio, Ken Giffen, and Scott Koblish. This is old school, like Kirby-esque, cosmic superhero. This really kind of felt like a Marvel book to me in a lot of ways. It's not quite to my taste, but I really did enjoy the artwork.
I thought that was a pretty good intro to Omac. I didn't really follow along as well as I wanted to, but I definitely enjoyed the ride. I felt that it was kind of the opposite of a Batman book. It was so vibrant and colorful throughout. It was kind of just not off-putting, but it was just a surprise.
Yeah, I definitely second the colors. It's by Sky High Hi-Fi, and it is a dazzling looking book. However, I am on the fence with this one.
I don't think this one's worthy, actually, for me. I just couldn't follow along very well, so not worthy. Next we have Stormwatch number 1. I kind of felt like a little kid reading a comic book, and not in a good way with Stormwatch. I felt like it was just too big to follow along. I understand it's a hard job presenting a team with new characters and new abilities and everything, but for a new reader, it really didn't grab me like I needed it to.
Yeah, as an entry point, I don't think it was very effective. Like, to me, I felt like I was completely lost from page 1. I liked seeing Martian Manhunter, but there were a lot of characters, and a lot of the characters looked alike to me, so I couldn't figure out who was who.
Yeah, and at the end of the book, the scope increased a lot. So I know that there's going to be some pretty big things happening in this book, but it just feels, I don't know, kind of daunting at this point. So I don't think that I'm going to be putting this one in my box. I think it's not worthy.
Yeah, me too. Not worthy. And then next I have Static Shock. This is a teen superhero book. Scott McDaniel and John Rossum. I just say right off the bat, not worthy. I can't really imagine reading this again. There was a lot of narration. There was a lot of science speak. There's a lot of Static Shock just by himself talking to someone on the radio, and it didn't interest me at all.
Ditto. There was a lot of science jargon, and that was hard to get past as far as narrative goes. I thought the art was pretty good. I'm not faulting anybody there, but it just felt like they were trying to be Spider-Man, and they're not. So.
Yeah, the art looked good, but I felt like I had read this before and read it better, so this is definitely not worthy.
Not worthy.
Well, thanks so much for watching our videos.
Yeah,
stick around to the end. There'll be a coupon code that you can use at tfaw.com to save on your comics and graphic novels, and let us know what you think. Let us have it in the comments below.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.